Would everyone please rise as you are able and join members of the Heinz Chapel Choir in the singing of the national anthem.
Well, welcome everyone. My name is Joan Gable, and I'm very honored to serve as the Chancellor of the University of Pittsburgh, and everyone a very special welcome to our graduates. It is your graduation day, and we could not be more honored or more proud to stand with you on this most important of days. I want to extend my sincere thanks to all of your professors, your advisors, and all of those, including your parents, friends, family, and supporters who've guided you along the way. And I want to take a special moment to extend a special thanks to everyone who's taken part in putting together today's ceremony, everyone who puts the chairs out, everyone who sets up the room, who's doing the sound system, who keep us safe. Can we give them a round of applause for setting all of this up? So graduates, 40 years ago, Pittsburgh native and Pitt Law School alum Dick Thornburg gave our university's 1984 commencement address. He was then serving as governor of Pennsylvania and would later go on to serve as U.S. Attorney General. But on that day, 4 decades ago, Governor Thornburg took to the podium to talk to the graduating class about the importance of those who can be depended upon to do a job and do it well. Those individuals, according to the governor, were advocates of hope for our future. So graduates, when it comes to your graduating class and all that has transpired over recent years, including the years you were here at Pitt, everything across your lifetimes, financial downturns, geopolitical conflict, a pandemic, just a few little things, there's nothing I'm more certain of than hope for our future. Because everything you need for success is already within you. You have the tools, the knowledge, certainly the education, but also the internal awareness and strength to answer the call to do that job and to do it well, to be contributors, to be successful, to be happy, to be fulfilled, to be everything we mean when we say it's possible at Pitt, and most importantly, to navigate uncertainty. You're resilient, you have values, and you understand that when you help each other and align yourself with the people who make you your best self the way you define it, you all make each other better. You're strong, and you are well prepared for the path before you. So graduates, as I close, it's my great hope, as Governor Thornburg conveyed in his closing remarks to the class of 1984, that the path before you reserves a place for compassion in the corporate boardroom, for integrity in political office, for love in the neighborhood and home, and for respect in continuing the dialogue of democracy. And that this path is, as he said, guided by the wisdom that rises above personal or special interest, by an honesty that confronts things as they really are, and by a courage that reaches for things as we know they one day can be. Graduates, wherever your incredible path of compassion and judgment, integrity and love, respect and wisdom, and honesty and courage takes you, please know that I and everyone you see before you on this stage, everyone who had the honor of joining you on your journey through your time here at Pitt, wish you the very, very best. And please know that you can always come back home, that this is your home here at the University of Pittsburgh, where we are so wholly and utterly proud of you. Congratulations, Pitt graduates. And at this time, I have the very distinct pleasure of introducing your commencement speaker. My friend and colleague, Holden Thorpe, will play a short video, but first let me say that Holden is the editor-in-chief of the Science family of journals. He was previously the provost at WashU in St. Louis and the chancellor at the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill. But prior to his career in academia, he had an illustrious research career, started a pharmaceutical company. But please enjoy the video. I think you'll see why we are so delighted to welcome him here today.
I've always been a great admirer of the University of Pittsburgh as one of America's great public universities and such an important part for the state of Pennsylvania. I've been a friend and colleague of Chancellor Joan Gable for several years and a big admirer of all she's doing up there. Well, it's common to say things at graduation like you're going to have a whole lot of different jobs in your life, and I guess I'm living proof of that. Like a lot of scientists, I have what psychologists call a systematizing brain. I like to categorize things and see how they fit together. And so I have had a lot of different, very intense interests, but most of them relate to the same thing, which is how do things interact with each other? How do you categorize them? I had a career in science, did some things in the business world. I did stuff in university administration, and now I run a journal. I guess you might say I can't hold down a job, but I've always just been able to find interesting things to do. My real driver is knowledge and its interaction with education. So the students who graduate and go on to do important things that they want to do, that's what motivates me, and that's why through all these adventures I've never stopped teaching undergraduates. And I'm super excited about what the young people coming out of college and graduate school now can do for the world, and want to make sure that those of us who've been around for a long time are doing whatever we can to support them.
Thorpe.
Thank you, Joan, and hello, everybody. It is such an honor to be back at Pitt. Don't worry. I learned rule number 1. Hail to Pitt. Say it with me. Louder. That's what I'm talking about. Good work, everybody. You've endured a lot to get here in a very troubled world.
You had a pandemic, international conflict, divisive politics, and not one, but two, and soon to be three of the hottest years on record. Pitt took good care of you. They let you come to this beautiful American city and pursue your academic dreams. They gave you lots of degree programs to choose from, and they let you put your blue and gold swag on with pride. Of course, they did try to charge you a lot for those hoodies and sweatshirts. Thankfully, you were extremely fortunate because you could get them a lot cheaper from a very important and wonderful person on the street named Chaz. Now, sadly, Chaz isn't with us anymore, and I'm sad because I was hoping to meet him while I was here. That's a tough loss for the Pitt community. So give it up one more time for Chaz, everybody. We love you. Now, the university apparently also let bugs get in your food at the dining hall. I think the bugs were just lost. They were probably just trying to get to Hemingway's for the picture of the night. Either that, or they were trying to get to the Cathedral of Learning so they could get in the Cathy Club. Whatever that happens to be, I have no idea. Now, there's one thing those bugs weren't doing, and that's putting a robe on and getting a degree. You're about to get one shortly, and we're here to celebrate. But first, 3 things to think about from your friendly neighborhood graduation speaker. The first is that I don't think I can stand in front of this many students and not mention the fact that we're in a mental health crisis among young people. As many as 50% of college and graduate school age students have sought mental health services. That's a lot of people here today who are hurting. And I can understand why anyone would be struggling given all that's going on in the world, and especially with the stress of college and graduate school. Now, lots of pundits want to tell you why this is happening, but actually, only you know. But for sure, part of it is an outdated and biased idea of what it means to be normal that most of us can't conform to. You may notice that my hand movements and the lack of modulation in my vocal tone are a little unusual. That's because I'm autistic. Now, lots of famous people and successful people have had this diagnosis, but far more autistic people and those who had autism but were never diagnosed and therefore never given the supports they needed were much less fortunate, sometimes requiring constant care and exhibiting much higher rates of anxiety and depression than the general population. And that's partly because, particularly in some sectors of society, our awkward traits come with significant stigma. Now, as an autistic person, I have the greatest admiration for the MBAs because they had to do so many excruciating group projects. For me, that would be all 9 circles of hell. Let's do an icebreaker. Yeah, okay. Now, one reason I'm telling you this is so you know that if you have mental health struggles of your own, you can still be the speaker at Pitt Winter Commencement one day. In fact, all of us up here in our robes with our fancy degrees may look completely together, but every one of us has had challenges just like you may be having. So as my colleague at George Washington University, Richard Grinker, says, remember that if you look closely enough, nobody's normal. The second thing is that there's an elephant in this big room, actually a donkey and an elephant, because we just had a very divisive election in the United States. And the number of votes for the 2 candidates We're so close that for every person who's disappointed and scared about the future, there's someone else who is happy and excited. You are being handed quite the big challenge with this. And my advice is not to listen to any pundit who tells you why someone voted. There's no way any one analysis applies to everyone who voted one way or the other. But we do know that part of the story is a big loss of trust in institutions. And many of you will leave here to work for these institutions. Medicine, science, law, journalism, big corporations, government, education, all lost a significant amount of public trust during the pandemic. And that's something the institutions need to be humble about. It's not going to work to cynically dismiss every criticism. So if you leave here to work for one of these institutions, remember that none of them is perfect. Be part of helping them reform and engage their critics. Many of these institutions, including higher education, made immeasurable contributions to success for all, but they also owe everyone an explanation when they fall short, and a plan to do better. Take the University of Pittsburgh. Sure, they did a lot of great stuff for you, but that website that you used to sign up for housing really sucks. I mean, you might as well have been logging on to Neopets. And they made you change your password every 2 weeks and use Duo Mobile for multi-factor authentication every time you wanted to do anything. And the phishing tests. Well, bad news. If you go to work almost anywhere, you're going to spend even more time on multi-factor authentication and phishing tests. So maybe focus on some bigger problems at your new home, like whether your institution is being straight with folks when they mess up, and whether the leadership is answering questions from stakeholders and reporters and not just hiding behind canned statements. Go love these institutions so much that you want to make them better, and hold everyone there to a higher standard, including yourself. The other big divide in American politics is between people who do and don't have a college degree. And in about 30 minutes, you're going to switch from one of these groups to the other. As graduates, you will have a chance to bridge this divide, because the knowledge and credentials that we're here to celebrate are good, but they're not everything. Brains are great, but heart and courage are just as important, especially if you plan on defying gravity. Now, in my own field of science, we lost a lot of trust during the pandemic because many of us thought that scientific principles should take precedence over everything else. And we were too strident about expressing that, and too reluctant to admit when we made a mistake or had to change our views on the basis of new data. It's no wonder that 47% of Americans think that scientists feel superior to others. Ouch. That's on us, and we've got to fix that. Knowledge won't benefit everyone unless we bridge this divide. Now, you already know how to talk to people you disagree with, because you've certainly been able to express your disagreements with the students of West Virginia University, especially when you were explaining your views on their intra-family relationships. But in the future, you may need to try a smoother way to communicate your differences. Grace, compassion, humility, they're in short supply. We all need more. But fortunately, you care so much about the future that you'll find them if you look. And that will help you use your knowledge and credentials for the benefit of everyone. We're going a long way towards all these goals today because you're graduating. And whether you took French Kiss and the history of jazz, or organic chemistry with George Bandick or Pete Bell, you're about to be Pitt alumni. And we know from experience that Pitt alumni change the world for the better. Some of the talk about changing the world that always shows up at graduations might make you uneasy. Some of you might not have your grand plan all worked out. If that's the case, you're right on schedule. Most of you who do have a plan are going to change it multiple times. So don't worry if you don't have it all figured out yet. And remember that whatever you do next, it's the right thing if it's what you want. Try to tune out what your parents and your advisors think you want. They don't know everything that you know about what's right. They also didn't get handed this divided world where everyone is obsessed with who belongs and who doesn't. A world filled with uncertainty about politics, artificial intelligence, and the climate. Tune it out and do what you think is right. You have the tools to figure it out. And when things get really tough, you can still come back to Pittsburgh to see Don dancing outside Stacked. And remember how great it was to buy cheap swag from Chaz. So that's my talk. Nobody is normal. Institutions aren't perfect. Degrees aren't everything. And only you can decide what to do now. With these ideas, you're ready for anything. And remember, no matter what life throws at you, there's one thing you can always cling to. You will never have to climb Cardiac Hill again. Congratulations to the class of 2024.
Thank you so much, Holden, for those great words. And just so you know, graduates, I totally agree that you're ready as the mom of one of you. And you're welcome to climb Cardiac Hill anytime you want. You come back anytime you want. So now you're in for a treat. At this time, I am very pleased to introduce your undergraduate degree candidate speaker, Mahika Shah. So around campus, you might know Mahika as a research assistant, active member of the Bollywood Club, or as your Zumba group fitness instructor. Most importantly for today's ceremony, she is earning a Bachelor of Science in Neuroscience with a minor in chemistry. Please welcome Mahika.
Good afternoon, distinguished faculty, proud families, friends, and most importantly, the remarkable graduates. Today, we gather in the city of bridges, a city that has connected us not only across rivers, but to each other, to opportunities, and to the dreams that brought us here. Pittsburgh, with its resilience and innovation, is the perfect backdrop for today's celebration. Just as the city transformed itself from steel to science, we too have transformed during our time here at the University of Pittsburgh. When we first arrived on campus, the Cathedral of Learning loomed large, not just as this stunning piece of architecture, but as a symbol of what we were about to undertake. Like the cathedral, built brick by brick over time, our experiences here have been built moment by moment, challenge by challenge. We've spent countless hours navigating Hillman Library, braved Shenley Plaza's unpredictable weather to grab a bite from the food stands, and cheered on the Panthers at Acrisure Stadium, proudly wearing our blue and gold. Along the way, we've learned lessons far beyond the classroom. Pittsburgh taught us the value of hard work, resilience, and community. One of my favorite things about Pitt is the busy crowd of students constantly flowing through the crosswalk to Kathy, each one headed to a different class, meeting, or commitment. It's a reminder of how fast-paced life here is. And yet, somehow, amidst the hustle, we always manage to find time for each other. Whether it's a quick greeting as we pass by, or a spontaneous moment of connection in between classes, those fleeting interactions are a testament to the sense of community that defines Pitt. In those moments, even in the rush, we were never truly alone, always surrounded by the energy of our peers, each of us working toward our own goals, but united in the shared experience of being part of this incredible university. It's been about the friendships formed in the dorms and the dining halls, and that shared sense of pride we felt as we walked through Oakland, knowing we were a part of something bigger. It's been about the joy of watching the sun set over Kathy after a long day, and inevitably stopping to take a picture or two, or 20, the energy of the P late at night, and the unity of singing Sweet Caroline with thousands of our peers at Panthers games. These moments, big and small, have defined our time here, weaving together memories that will stay with us forever. As a group fitness instructor here, I witnessed firsthand the incredible sense of community that defines our university. Each time I stepped into a class, it was more than just leading workouts. It was about creating a space where all people came together to support and motivate one another. Whether it was students releasing stress during finals week, faculty members finding time for self-care, or friends just showing up to cheer each other on, those moments showed me that Pitt is more than just a campus. It's a family. No matter what challenges we faced, we came together, lifting each other up and reminding one another that we are stronger as a team. That spirit of connection, of belonging, is what makes Pitt so special, and it's something we'll carry with us long after today. Now, as we prepare to cross this stage and step into the next chapter of our lives, let us take with us the lessons that this university and this city have taught us. Let us be bold, like the innovators who made Pittsburgh a hub for technology and medicine. Let us be compassionate, like the students who held the door open at Kathy during a busy rush, or our friends who stayed up late to help us study for a tough exam. And let us be unstoppable, like the Panthers who have made us proud on the field and in the classroom. Class of 2024, we are leaving Pitt as changemakers, problem solvers, and dreamers. Whether we're staying in Pittsburgh or crossing new bridges elsewhere, the spirit of this university will always be a part of us. So congratulations, class of 2024, and hail to Pitt!
Great job, Makika. Thank you. That was very inspiring and a great lesson for us to think about, leaning into our compassion, and very motivating for us to really consider. And now it's my pleasure to introduce your graduate degree candidate speaker, Vanessa Thompson. But first, we're going to make sure the microphone is working for Vanessa. Round of applause for him. Thank you. Can't do it without them. Vanessa is earning her Master's in Public Policy and Management from our Graduate School of Public and International Affairs. Amongst her many activities as a grad student, Vanessa studied at the Center for Strategic and International Studies in Washington, D.C., and currently she's contracted with the federal government to work with the Advanced Research Projects Agency for Health. She also serves on the board of the Pittsburgh Promise, where she was one of the first scholarship recipients. And you're about to really see what promise and possibilities are all about. Please let's welcome Vanessa.
Hello, fellow students and cherished guests. I am honored to be here with you this afternoon. As mentioned, my name is Vanessa Thompson, and I am a graduate student in the Graduate School of Public and International Affairs. I am excited to earn my Master's of Public Policy and Management at the University of Pittsburgh. It is a great privilege for me to stand before you for this special moment. As a soon-to-be graduate, I, like many of you, want to make a positive change in my community, hoping it will create a ripple effect worldwide. Inspired by the late John Lewis, I aim to get into good trouble. My journey to seek justice began as a student at Westinghouse High School, where I often heard my community described as needing more resources and more services. In 2008, I had the opportunity to listen to Salim Gabriel, the executive director for the Pittsburgh Promise. He spoke about how students like me, a Westinghouse Bulldog, were just as intelligent and deserving of a high-quality post-secondary education as those from wealthier communities. He shared information about how the Pittsburgh Promise Scholarship, which supports students from Pittsburgh Public Schools, regardless of their background, in obtaining a quality education. His words motivated me to explore educational opportunities and believe in my future. In August 2008, I found myself at Chatham University, working towards positively impacting the world. Then, in 2022, over 10 years later, I eagerly sought to follow up on my plans to make a difference. I applied and was accepted into the University of Pittsburgh's Graduate School of Public and International Affairs. Upon acceptance, I recognized the importance of fulfilling and fully utilizing the resources offered here at the university. I sought to comprehend the complexities of public policy systems, recognizing that this was the ideal environment to acquire the knowledge needed for enacting meaningful change. So I did just that. While a student here at the university, I applied and was accepted into the university's Global Security and Development Program in Washington, D.C. The program gave me insights into economic statecraft and emerging challenges in disruptive technologies. I later had the opportunity to re-challenge myself as a graduate student researcher at the Ford Institute for Human Security here at the University of Pittsburgh. In this role, I led the case study, Online Violence Against Women in Politics, the Pennsylvania case study, which involved interviewing women candidates for congressional and state representative positions. Through their experiences, I learned the importance of persevering during difficult times to impact the community positively. And with that, soon-to-be graduates, I leave this with you all. Congratulations on crossing this major milestone. Now continue taking risk for the greater good. Go and get into some good trouble. Change lives for the better. Continue scaring yourself with significantly large and obnoxious goals. Then, continue being determined to be as great as Pitt knew you could be before stepping onto this campus. And I look forward to seeing your greatness soon. With love.
Thank you, Vanessa. Gotta have obnoxious goals. I love that. All right. And with that, it is now my pleasure, in partnership with Provost and Senior Vice Chancellor Joseph McCarthy and Senior Vice Chancellor for the Health Sciences and John and Gertrude Petersen Dean for the School of Medicine, Anantha Shekhar, I'm now proud to call on our individual schools and colleges to recognize the deserving candidates for graduation.
Good afternoon. As Provost and Senior Vice Chancellor, it's my pleasure to begin the recognition of the graduation candidates that are with us today. We'll start with a special recognition of the candidates for the Bachelor of Philosophy degree. The candidates will be presented by Nicola Foote, Dean of the David C. Frederick University Honors College.
Thank you, Provost McCarthy. Today, I have the incredible honor of presenting those candidates who have successfully defended their thesis and earned a Bachelor's of Philosophy degree. This degree signifies the highest level of scholarship attainable by an undergraduate student, and it is jointly awarded by the David C. Frederick Honors College and the student's home school. Will the following recipients please rise as you are able and remain standing as your name is announced. Oluwatofumi Abiola, Richard Fang, Aria Fuzamfra, Aditi Junange, Emily Kreiner, Jack Pearson, Vivek Rajkumar, Ebony Rice Nguyen, Aurora Slavensky. Congratulations, candidates. Please be seated.
Good afternoon. I'm Anantha Shekhar, the Senior Vice Chancellor for Health Sciences and the Dean of the School of Medicine. It is my pleasure to introduce and recognize the candidates from the Schools of Health Sciences. We will begin with pharmacy. Please welcome the candidates for the graduate degree of master's and the undergraduate degree of bachelor's as recommended by the graduate and undergraduate faculties from the School of Pharmacy. Dean Amy Sabert will congratulate the candidates as they are presented.
Jiyeon.
We'll start with masters again.
Jiyeon Park. Grace Doolittle.
Now the bachelors. Okay, so I'd like to now welcome Dean DeLito for the graduation of School of Health and Rehab Sciences. Please welcome the candidates for the graduate degrees of Doctor and Master's and the undergraduate degree of Bachelor's as recommended by the graduate and undergraduate faculties from the School of Health and Rehab Sciences. Dean Tony DeLito will congratulate these candidates.
Subaita Almobin. Ianis Beklevanos. Will W. Beck. Sarah LaRue Bullock.
Landry Burdick. Christina Marie Butler. Stacy Edick. Elena Luna Vasquez.
Sarah Hayes. Catherine Rennie Jenkins. Cole Riley Kuntz. Andy Lai. Christine Ifunanya Lawal.
Christy Miller. Jesus Marquez Navarro. Sarah Pelletier. Moshe Priev. Alberto Ramos.
Lisa Ramali. Haley L. Ross. Ellen Slug. Brooke Evelyn Zimmerman. Manal Abdulvasi Abdulwab. Tamoya C. Brown. Mariam Musayed Alumari.
Bethany Lane Beckwith. Benjamin Gross. Crystal Lee Vermillion. Marilyn Shibu.
Jamie Marie Chapman. Teresa Ann Elko. Kathleen Ann Farrell. Morgan Krieger. Jennifer Patricia Lazo Pacheco. Emily Masick. Vicenta Maria Montgomery. Stephanie Pillai. Ashley Reese.
Nayiri Pamparian. Gotha Joshi. Dynasty Leprade. Neeli Patel. Priya Kamlesh Patel. Sandra Zepeda Gomez. Hao Min Hu.
Amanda S. Mahoney. Tamara Lynn Martin. Megan McShay Tomeno. Brittany Grace Morocco.
Long Min Nguyen. Amanda Noble. Roshni Samir Patel. Sarah Elizabeth Smith. Hillary Turner.
Jennifer Joy Carter. Bria Marie Januso. Mira Patel. Michael L. Criley.
Kimberly Ann Bradley. Nicole Tennille Myers. Olivia Marie Miller. Ashley Long. Caitlin Marie Kinder. Keegan Francis Vogel. Rebecca Leah Winokur.
Milana Shapse. Julia Teen Kim Lay. Victoria McGovern. Eddie Darnell Lasker Jr. Kayla Dawn Scoggin. Julianne Jenkins. Katie McBride.
Monica Logren. Emma Capo Stewart. Jonathan Calvin Gilliam. Brandy Nicole Blackman. Kebron Johannes. Maddie A. Ross. Carrie Ann Gimbruno.
Megan Patricia DeHaven. Karen Woodward. Sally Kleiner. Mackenzie Faith Kessler Scott. Jean-Claude Tuishimeyer. Sarah Maloud Aboud. Melissa Ann Jerpy. Joseph D. Leger. Julia Woods. Alexa Conrad.
Chloe Diane Fox. Amari Long. Marion Worley. Caitlin Marie Schratz. Megan Schieser. Morgan Ashley Rohr.
Shirley Dong. Ashley Michelle Lutz. Zane Amro El-Gogari. Reed Sullivan. Fiona Noga. Brianna Nicole Whitmore. Taylor Natalie Nahorsky. Sarah Renee Furtado. Megan Marie Malesko.
Zoe Shivak Jennings. Maya Cole. Cristina Cifuentes Sayala. Pamela Peter. Ernst Jean-Francois. Alexandra Joanne Cassius. Brianna Simone Larkins. Daryl Daniels. Amaya Purty Harvey. Veronica Lane Hill. Olivia Rose Ziegler. Jeremy Bartocki.
Ajalon S. Brown. Paris Day Nip. Ashley Valsin. Eunice Biney Amisa. Erica Sophia Augustus. Lauren Petro. Mary Kylie McSherry. Amaya Nukvi. Asil Riyard Omar. Raman Creek Radwana. Majida Naz.
Saleha Naz. Majid Wazir Malik. Jessica S. Rangel. Natalie Marie Tucci Clark. Catherine Ann Lachana. Nazish Sayed. Roland T. Chewa.
Denell Thompson. Hunari M. Patel. Reese Callahan. One more time. Paneri M. Patel. Reese Callahan.
Jacob Matthew Zaleski. Michael Bordick. Ellison Page Conaway. Elise Johnson. Harika Bezawada. Emanuela Awosu Ansa. Isabel Elaine Gessner. Prachi Patel. Meredith Erin Green. Sriya Mamidapaka.
Thank you. Let's congratulate all the graduates from the School of Health and Rehab Sciences. Please welcome the candidates for the graduate degree of doctor and the undergraduate degrees of bachelor's as recommended by the graduate and undergraduate faculties from the School of Nursing. Dean Christine Casper will congratulate the candidates as they are presented.
Julia Nami Corbin. Lan Pham. Adrian Michael Bermudez.
Mary Ann Sieber. Alyssa Egbert.
Please join me in congratulating all of the graduates from the School of Nursing. Please welcome the candidates for the graduate degrees of doctor and master's as recommended by the graduate faculties from the School of Medicine. Associate Dean Salim Khan will congratulate the candidates as they are presented.
Manaswini Kaur. Danielle Antos. Alexis Duray. Dennis Braden.
Lisa Hong. Fabliha Ahmed Chowdhury. Leonard G. Frisbee III. Mahmoud Mustafa Khalil. Genesis D. Kozel. Eleni Haritomeni Moshones.
Mara Hero. Jennifer Rakowski. Noelle Michelle. Arjun Singh. Caitlin Nicole Johnson. Jada Nashay Price. Rashida Ibrahim. William Tonelli.
Please join me in congratulating all the graduate degree recipients from the School of Medicine. Please welcome the candidates for the graduate degrees of Doctor and Master's and the undergraduate degree of Bachelor's as recommended by the graduate and undergraduate faculties from the School of Public Health. Dean Maureen Lichtwald will congratulate the candidates as they are presented.
Carlia Carpio. Taylor Simone Mathis. Elena Lee Savakis. Joseph Kakiomia. Marty E. Shelley. Jennifer Rocher. Lauren Elizabeth Bodie.
So please.
Karina Patel. Marianne Ostich. Mirabelle Christine Fizano. Shravya Sridhar. Li Fan.
Please join me in congratulating all the graduates from the School of Public Health. So, congratulations again to all of our students from the health sciences. I am now pleased to turn the podium back over to Provost McCarthy as we continue to recognize our outstanding graduates.
Thank you, Dr. Shaker. It's my pleasure to introduce the remaining schools with us today and their respective graduate candidates. Please welcome the candidates for the degree of Master's as recommended by the graduate faculties from the School of Social Work. Dean Betsy Farmer will congratulate the candidates as they are presented.
Crucilius Guadalupe Contreras Amezcua. Shirley Jean Williams. Lisa Lang. Caitlin Marie Ross. Shamia Fontaine Kane. Shantia Utterback. Marissa Marino. Christopher Heckman.
Please join me in congratulating the graduates from the School of Social Work. Next, please welcome the candidates for the degree of bachelor's as recommended by the undergraduate faculties from the College of General Studies. Betty J. and Ralph E. Bailey, Dean, Adam Leibovich, will congratulate the candidates as they are presented.
Amaya Castellanos. Alexandra Raylin Guy. Danielle Lynn Caparola. Kiara Gao Plish. Vincent James Abel. Siani Lee Rodriguez. Henry J. Chacho. Jamira Watt. Darlene Alston. Zaina Regina Brown. Emma Nadire Yani. Victoria Miller.
Annika Wilson. Genevieve Johnston Smethers. Grace Francis Miller. Brian Rosenberg. Alicia Dar Clark. Gwyneth Cooley.
Sasha Zoe Alvarez. Sarah Marie Strelin. Alyssa Ann Lenhart. Carolyn Famtran. Julia Caterino. Cara Beth Johansson. Esther Kwan. Selena Jiang. Cassidy Nichelle Byerly. Amanda Jean McNabb. Amber Farabah.
Tehu Kim. Damian Tenkowski. Braden Redmond. Emily Rose Stoff. Amy Wilson. Ernest Okori. Melanie Solero Calero Medina.
Mariella Olivia Wedlick. Rebecca Spencer. Mackenzie Pearl Evers. Haley Elizabeth Murray. Mara Bett. Kisha Dutya Pelkey. Abigail Balson. Maya Lee Valletta. Judy Gu. Sonica Lavu.
Paisley Gilbert. Aniola Alamide Ayobenjo. Michelle Silverman. Rachel Tolulope Newton.
Please join me in congratulating the graduates from the College of General Studies. Please welcome the candidates for the graduate degrees of Doctor and Master's and the undergraduate degree of Bachelor's as recommended by the graduate and undergraduate faculties from the School of Education. Associate Dean Siri Along will congratulate the candidates as they are presented.
Susan Groff. Chet Patrick Henderson. Matt Roberts. Benjamin Althoff.
Courtney Marie Schroeder. Carly R. Hedrick. Tristan Holmesy. Sydney Ellen Irvine. Madeline Ruth Shook.
Rachel Ellen Heidick. Delaney Elizabeth Purcell. Eva Heidinger. Miles William McFall. Daniela Pagano. Kristen Dental. Stephen Janetti. Siyu Liu.
Francesca Marie Citron. Jessica Jones. Leah Paloff. Cameron T. Kostelnik. Nina L. Rorabaugh. Victoria Saylor.
Please join me in congratulating the graduates of the School of Education. Please welcome the candidates for the graduate degrees of Doctor and Master's and the undergraduate degree of Bachelor's as recommended by the graduate and undergraduate faculties from the School of Computing and Information. Dean Bruce Childers will congratulate the candidates as they are presented.
Saba Dadsetan. Deborah Das. Injun Kim.
Jay Gilmore. Shinwoo Kim. Derek Daniel Hicks. Brian Lucas. Danush Binu. Emily McGurgan. Kylie Marie O'Neill.
Mohammed Hajjaj. Mubarak Fahad Buhaya. Roshan Taheri. Shengu Huang. Cullen Patrick Varab. Dongliang Liu. Shikun Han.
Adarsha Ruali. Ryan Negron. Jiawei Shu. Jianglin Liu.
Al-Walid Hussein Al-Shuaib. Saleh Al-Mutari. Yi Shi. Dingzi Zhu. Ayush Rajneesh Malik.
Abhinav Srinivasan. Minhal Khan. Jake Casper. Daniel Lukash.
Renhan Clifford Shu. Rylan Kaufman. Ron Ichen Jiang. Liam Thomas Munley. Bilal Mukhtar. David Pultanovich.
Andrew Lawrence Pushko. Matthew Krigler. Griffin Matthew McCool. Matthew Goody. Nate Stevens. Jimmy Lining Liu. Aiden McComsey. Isabel Catherine Gonzalez.
Ria Chada. Emma Welker. Cole Patton. Andrew Ray Amilcar. Alexis Elizabeth Jobby. Samantha M. Rush. Zaina El Hajmar. Hayden Walker.
Sharif Dakhdaleh. Ethan T. Kyle P. Bello. Ruchi Hegade. Parth Patel. Giovanna Rebecca Nikolai. Leo Zhang.
Hao Shen Wu. Pei Xiao Mei. Magda Videva. Donish Guman. Janae Larry Halsey. Shingu Tsai.
Ayan Shah. Alex Karistan. Tyler Robert Lowe. Yang Pan. Sumeda Rao. Kylie Coleman. Hitheshri Shankar. Radhika Purohit. Harshita Venkatesh. Ibrahim Kuchan.
Please join me in congratulating the graduates from the School of Computing and Information. Please welcome the candidates for the graduate degrees of Doctor and Masters as recommended by the graduate faculty from the School of Law. Interim Dean Mary Crossley will congratulate the candidates as they are presented.
Jordan Lee Nistendirk. Lucy Scarlett Scalo. Kathleen June Prigg.
Please join me in congratulating the graduates of the School of Law. Please welcome the candidates for the graduate degrees of Doctor and Master's and the undergraduate degree of Bachelor's, as recommended by the graduate and undergraduate faculties from the Swanson School of Engineering. U.S. Steel Dean Michelle Manuel will congratulate the candidates as they are presented.
Ganesh Putharaju. Siddharth Krishnaraja Achar. Tarane Ardalan.
Marissa Nicole Behan. Yuxing Zhao. Michael Andrew Denena. Yuen Gao.
Dorota E. Jovinska. Camille Cerise Johnson. Jennifer Mack.
Shane Devine McYown. Jessica Mariah Vaden.
Teddy Sedler. Dominic Woods. Mercedes Virginia Elizabeth McGuire. Grace Elizabeth Tavitas. Samuel Kaplia. Rahul Reddy.
Alex Richard Helander. Yuxi Shang. Sheng Huang. Fatima Azari. Grace Hawes. Alexandra Haskell. Nicole Yvonne Bohatch. Jaspreet Singh. Jacob Kyle Ball. Lauren Elizabeth Wyszynski.
Rui Tu. William T. Peters. Daniel Bailey Leon. Ahmed Ali Jabari. Varun Shilesh. Anil Shiva Kumar Mekala. Cheng Cheng Shah. Anupama Sharma. Swastik Mulur. Merdad Ashtari.
Flynn Dimkowski. Katrina Von Gray. Asia Lynn Jones. Andrew Timothy Fox. Brooke Bushy. Khaled Brelvi. Andre Cortez Tim. Lucas Bedenker.
Garrett Robinson. Gabriel Nauman. Case Armitage. Benjamin Nathaniel Carr IV. Shail Patel. Jeremy Robert Love. Christopher J. Look.
Ella Rose Jones. Haley Nicole Naperkowski. Rachel Monet. Stacia Alice Subik. Chloe Elizabeth Lovensheimer. Vincent Fiorentino. Yazid Munif Al-Munif.
Shelby Nicole Wilson. Cameron Elise Cooper. Joseph Antonucci. Tegan Carr. Mark Fenton. Sean Gregory Young. Jacob Stephen Horning.
Temisken G. Agizi. Jared Max Garthwaite. Luke Finley. Tyler Keith Blank. Miles Jacob Naylor. Lucas Barry Gooden.
Rhea Kopp. Kylie Sarai Beckham. Nicole A. Jackson. Jacob Jones. Christopher Kafalos.
Alfredo Elisa Kalub II. Seth Stephen Stowers. Robert Edney. Rahil Farouk. Noah Mayer Lickstein. Angelina Ibrahim Khoury. Emily Ploskina.
Baxter Sewell. Ian William Shaner. James Celebrezzi. Catherine M. Namioto. Amanda Marie Burkholder. Emma Easley. Joseph Augustine Budos III.
Claire Gendron. Jacob Gorham, Cameron Dominic, Andrew S. Imbrogno, Grace Cullen, Shahraz Tahir,
Sofia Plakova, Olga Sudokov Perman, Colin Gilson, Michael John Pizzillo Jr., Ryan Lehrman, Cypria Navasivayan,
Connor James Forney, Larissa Wong, Alan James Zuckelli, Rajiv An, Jonah Thomas Ansel, Matthew Williams, Ian Matthew Gilmore Cronin, Zach Dittman,
Dylan Hines, John Anson Stoughton Buttles, Rachel Dana DeCruz, Marissa C. Grella, Jake Gorman, John Hajan Yi, Luca Francesco Carson, that's done.
Please join me in congratulating the graduates from the Swanson School of Engineering. Please welcome the candidates for the graduate degree of Masters, as recommended by the graduate faculty from the Graduate School of Public and International Affairs. Dean Carissa Slaughterback will congratulate the candidates as they are presented.
Vanessa Nicole Thompson, Melinda Go, Allison Marnie Cooley, Alexandra Rigby, Madeline Bruno Dix, Megan Christine Lang, Christopher Maddock, Kevin Patrick McKenzie,
Please join me in congratulating the graduates from the Graduate School of Public and International Affairs. Please welcome the candidates for the graduate degree of Masters and the undergraduate degree of Bachelors, as recommended by the graduate and undergraduate faculties from the Joseph M. Katz Graduate School of Business and the College of Business Administration. Henry E. Holler, Jr., Dean, Gene Anderson will congratulate the candidates as they are presented.
Jacob Weber, Shuyu Chen, Sarah Claire Leibovitz, Talal Al-Hurebi, Shiwei Rao, Sexing Fan, Abigail Morrow,
Riley Betzker, Anna Caputo, Kaylin Toomey, Alexandria Belkufine, Courtney Ann Boone, Garrett Andrew Burke. Rachel Louise Stosny. Jason Westman.
Emily Marie Irvine. Thomas Mattis. Taylor Fagan. Elizabeth Defide. Michael Francis Pernes. Kyle A. White. Nagadesh Nagandiran. Yan Guo. Ethan Misauer.
Connor Mark Pardo. Nathaniel Zoffel. Hao Zi Chen. Ying Yu Ye. Li An Chen. Yi En Yu.
Zixuan Wang. Rui Liu. Rui Yang. Espoir Nagachina. Abby R. Bonilla. Anna Cecilia Reyes. Gitanjali Rana. Namrata Dwara. Madunisha Balamarugan. Yihan Chu.
Lucian Lydia Chen. Jennifer Ann Faru. Christian John Kim. Jianhuan Fang. Zhenwei Chen. Yesha Manoj Mandalia.
Nikita Tirumala. Kalyani Jagdish Patel. Ashvi Vijay Soni. Pande Muape. Jamie Lynn Gettings. Sambhavi Bayana. Yagnik Kishorbai Mania. Tanushree Gavali.
Indrajit Shurish Kumar. Harriet George. Deepthi Kavathi. Xinbang Lin. Luyao Dan. Shurong Huang.
Catherine Ann Serto. Sarah Joeen Kaufman. Sadasme Mamidi. Soma Yokoyama. Elena Isabel Izquierdo Sobrino. Macy Jalen Hornstein. Nicholas Bandai.
Morgan Carter. Samantha Seckley. Kaya Adams. Michael Bednar. Adam Albin. Alina McMahon. Price Farley Marlowe. Erin Marie Haldeman. Hannah Yee.
Jaden Lee. Spencer Hanlon Brockenborough. Elena Therese Quinn. Zachary Albert. Anusha Nupone. Sanjana Samudrala.
Ian Brett Dower. Trevor Temple. Hannah Wilson. Zemo Gao. Catherine G. Fanisi. Kevin James Smith. Thanos Zervos. Cooper Simon.
Laura Wilkinson. Luke Kaiser. Nico Kulishek Lopez. Peter Vardzal. Alejandro Ramirez Sastre. Jacobo Dantus.
Alex Steger. Nathan Stibe. Zachary S. Martinez. Nicholas James Geringer. Avina Mayor Patel. Hannah Bayel. Sarah Elizabeth Kelty. Samuel Revillis. Watt A. Schroth.
Austin Bronder. Christian Bartlett. Nicholas James Chesky. Mateo Maifo. Guillerme Feitosa. Casper Grinning. Luis Shanko. Michael Allen Sullivan. Anna Michnik.
Josie Faye Mills. Hunter Eric Noel. Shivani Vishwanathan. Margaret Howell.
Trang Nyok Mai Tran. Willie Shen. Emery James Taylor. Italia Bernardi. Emma Francis Schneider. Lily Hawkins Kirk. Blake Pitzer. Jack Pearson.
Heather Marie George. Esther Kim. John Kerr. Justin McBarnett. Finnegan Patterson Harris. Aaron Skurbitz. Theo DiBiase. Lane Michael Miller. Jared Michael Capilli.
Mia Antoinette Hess. Martina Marie Henninger. Yuchi Jinny Sheng. Yuan Meng.
Sailor R. Hurt. David Henry Marshall. Yu Jian.
Please join me in congratulating the graduates from the School of Business. Please welcome the candidates for the graduate degrees of Doctor and Masters and the undergraduate degree of Bachelors, as recommended by the graduate and undergraduate faculties from the Kenneth P. Dietrich School of Arts and Sciences. Dean Adam Leibovich will congratulate the candidates as they are presented.
Elizabeth Daisy Amar. Joseph Matthew Bedich. Gianna Ninetta Falcone. Olivia Hanson Shade. Farjana Siddiqa. Hannah Marie Standiford. Jennifer L. Walker.
William Lewis Connor. Stephen Gary Macareth. Deborah Jane Donuser. Vivian Feldblum. Alex Francette. Morgan Koch. Chloe Olivia Glover.
Fatime Hariri. Sean Howe. Luke Thomas Jesikevich. Ryan Kaufman. Jeffrey Nonamaker. Chelsea Renee Smith. Matthew Tembo.
Razan Al-Zarani. Sumaya Tasnim. Emily Rose O'Brien. Marcela Carmago. Akira Pinto Medeiros. Chad Michael Brown.
Mehika Kunjal Shah. Tyler Matthew Kleindinst. Natalie Chu. Hemina Kuri Paco. Anu Pisa. Teba Ahmed. Lai Wei. Clarice Lynn. Alicia Maria Fabian. Zaria Michaela White. Molly K. Holtz. Delaney Warshall. Montez William Newsom.
Hannah M. Winter. Jenna Parker Heasley. Henry Nanje Mokube. John A. Cease, Jr. Christine Chandran. Julia Claire Hirsch. Grace Ellen Gackey. Sean Lee Chan. Carter Sabin. Nuncio R. Massara IV. Alexander Fuchs.
Lexi Lynn Cease. Allison Farron Harville. Allison Habina. Caitlin Marie Jernowski. Vaishnavi Sankaran. Ava Corinne Bunch. Sarah Ray Fetterman. McKenna Ray Dunbar. Rebecca Elizabeth Gabriel. Richard B. Francis.
Baheen Huzan. Danielle Bulejli. Riley Agate. Erica McKeag. Madeline Birgit Lavrinick. Kirtana Ramachandran. Rebecca Santangelo. Alexis K. Martin. Ty Franklin Welsh.
Stephen K. Louis. Amanda Nicole DiDomenico. Xander Spike. Audra E. Moore. Ashley Nicole Petco. Casey Henwood. Cynthia Hu. Richard Hung. Emily Schneider. Jessica M. Franklin. Magdalene Summer Kate Bailey. Megan Liberty Albanese. Noah Justin Bigelow. Cheyenne Rose Rogers. Carter Abram. Medina Sobirjonova.
Elia Sierra Gaskins. Isabella Genevieve Nissel. Amna Amir. Beatrice Cummins. Emma Krebs. Aaron Edward Jackson. Grace Goodwin. Ivan Shen. Yuvatheja Kuchurla. Pranavin Sriranganathan. Krishna Molek Patel. Mira Mistry. Lily Anastasia Underkoffler. Madeline Louise. Dominic Heinley.
Valerian Junejo. Julia Alexander. Carla Marie Eboli. Trevor Thomas McCutcheon. Sophia C. Schwartz. Sarah Silver. Ab Nasivera. Riley Ann Roth. Benton David Scott.
Pranav Rajupalepu. Shreya Kitolia. Liam Horan. Niobe Tsutsuris. Mason Omari Carter. Gabriella Michaud. Ari Tai. Molly Elizabeth Guy. Lydia Ann Quaglia. Bella Lowenthal. Megan Elizabeth Sharkey.
Ryan Small. Marlo Renee Hall. Kaylee Elizabeth Plank. Rosalia Dugan. Isabella Rose Swan. Kevin Carranza. Sydney Leah Yao. Cindy Lay. Rhea Emmanuel Swigert.
Isabella Marie DiCarlo, Madison Sophia Kyriachou, Grace Brady, Oscar Rothschild, James V. Finneran IV, Lauren Elena Alamo, Connor J. Farron, Sydney Lam Nguyen,
Sahil Qatar, Ashlyn R. Small, Daniel Rossmiller, Mark Anthony Santoro II, Michaela Jacqueline Verico, Kea Rajesh Dixit, Isabel Ray Weiler, Alex Gaiman, Parker Bruce Jack, Shane Ryan Ludgate,
Ruby Yuatong Yu, Georgia Grace Flego, Jamie Harlack, Caitlin Rose Denisco, Griffin Hughes, Sam Fast, Meredith Rose Lucy, Patrick Caesar Doty, Aiden Dorn,
Paige Bauer, Andrew David Luptak, Thomas S. Connell, Nidhi Patel, Colin Diamond, Isabella Burka, Caitlin Nair, Davesh Morali, Camille Rosansky, Marina Barakos, Erin O'Donnell,
Garrett Paul, Mina Beach, Amanda Bedard, Juliana S. Elliott, Ariana Moninghoff, John Austin Frater, Kaylee Jade Siglioni, Catherine Jadero, Lauren Kaplan, Ava Elizabeth Weiss,
Brett T. McHugh Jr., Noah Ethan Stein, Ian R. Gettis, Jordan Hutner, Andrew Van Wyn, Xue Shang, Nikki Razavi, Chloe Naya Janae Camacho Walker, Sampath Pichetti,
Jesse Gruzeru, Annika Chattervedi, Caroline Kiernan Vanderbeek, Lauren Almeida, Oliver Thaddeus Dresser, Nicholas Michael Zervos, Anjali Talaru, Anushka Krishnasai Anasamudran, Xavier Jacob Dolan, Alana Wood,
Stephen Vines, Gavin M. Schmidt, Darren Miller, Brianna Malley, Kara Elise Steinberg, Eva Catherine Manegio, Luca Thomas DeMeo Christensen, Ashley Solanday,
Nicholas Mayala, Alexander Van Toy, John R. Francisco, Ryan Golder, Jacob Leon Gerline, Caitlin Peony, Sarah Laney, Olivia Ann Nolan, Keith Quinmore, Dominic Anthony Aiello, Patrick Joseph Kelly,
Leah Chesick, Haley Morris, Daniela Loretto, Meredith Robock, Ashley Nicole Eaton, Jakob Segal, Delaney Rauscher Adams, Arthur Willard Lilly IV,
Akshob Sudendra Kulkarni, Mark Glover, Timothy John McConkey, Jackson Chippich, Andrick Wesh, Mazen El-Ghanami, Cameron Klein, Julia Louise Perlman, Ashley Moon,
Samaya Fury, Sydney Christopher, Lucy Carlotta Eichelberg, Ebony Rice Nguyen, Mario Anthony Pagano, Riley Elizabeth Nolan, Alyssa Lynn DeLuca, Luke Anthony Heidenreich, Georgia Berry, Anusha Irene Thompson,
John Connor, Hannah Fife, Samantha Rose Messina, Lillianne Bailey, Shasta Rahim, Abigail S. Gerhowski, Ashley Skenga, Nicole Diana Kamick, Ji Sun,
Kelly Bo Win, Caroline Lizowski, Dale Diane Zimmerman, Nick Lappy, Jake Renda, Krishna P. Patel, Nicholas Malone,
David Somé, Reagan Kane, Sophie Rush, James Lott, Francisco Jesus Urbano Serrato,
Carly Rose Maroney, Caitlin Alice Mahoney, Elena Renee Hart, Zainab Al-Halali, Hannah C. Wetzel, Sonia Shondell Jalea Williams, Kayla Angelica Ballas,
Emma Ditzler, Marissa Jacqueline Alpern, Danielle Grassgruber, Olga Hawley, Ellie Catherine Williams, Abigail Boley, Christina Lucia Lynch, Jade Andrews, Joseph Alvin Stutter, Gabriella Isabel Castrodad, Noelle Louise Brown, William O. Jenneret III,
Dekane Parker Petrosans, Emily Taylor Eakin, Rebecca Lee Babendreyer, Kate Lucia Castello, Faruz Rubaba, Maya M. Ackerman, Michelle Spiller, Michelle Emmanuel Guo,
Haley Hollister Nocito, Roberto F. DeFazio, Donnie Ray Blackwell, Naki Johnson, Elliot Donald, Tamarian Crumpley, Jalea Bedminster, Jared Ian Rothberg, Ryan James Formica,
Alexandra Elizabeth Bush, McGuire Frank, Matt Levin, Trish Lay, Flynn Christian Travers, Lindsay Elizabeth Bodo, Marin May McChesney, Anthony Joseph Sholey,
Zachary Benjamin Smith, Grace Amelia Germain, Mylian Tai Cooley, Arya Faruzenfar, Shivam Chand, Disha Jain,
Buyuan Wang, Ethan Miles Montgomery, Si Chien Cheng, Sydney McGailey, Sydney McGahey, Mia Dector, Mariah McClellan, Jacob Sosinski, Aidan Plummer, Jade Holman,
Jamie Patricia Ponticello, Ryan Finnegan, Benjamin Anthony Oslick, Caleb Lee Schmidt, Fiona McMillan Van Housen, Kathleen O'Reilly, Madison Pio Avina, Tashifa Latif, Tumalara Bakari,
Chia Yu Wang, Joanna Young, Chelsea Nicole Lossy, Austin Michael Cole, Robert Scott Early, Ellie Caulfield, Abigail Rekos, Cole Michael Arbutina,
Anna Marie McDermott, Carson Probert, Hannah Marie Salgodo, Aditi Junagade, Parth Shrivastava,
Elise Isabel Rubert, Keely Elizabeth Thomas, James Richard Drury, Anvi Joshi, Kate Knox,
Lucas Nothnagel, Elizabeth K. DeVincentius, Gonata Boropa Mumfield, Dejan Reynolds, Donovan McMillan, Terrence Ian Enos Jr., Derek Davis Jr., Sonali Dixit, Mudal Nagapurkur, Ishwan Tsai,
Tina T. Shung, Kaylee Ashley Nitsa Samuel, Trevor Allen Kiefer,
Mackenzie Schuyler Dove, Dylan Chase Isley, Jacob Stephen Frantel, Gavin Thomas Bartholomew, Matt Oltzman, Anisha Kuchamanchi, Morgan Taylor Runk, Andrew Kiesel, Nitya Satis,
Advika C. Ventrabragada, Arthur Busanero Ribeiro, Emily Vayner, Micah Fry Siegler, Nina Lane,
Grace M. Johnson, Ava M. Limegrover, Aaron William Harrison Jr., Maya Nicole Gaines, Nicholas Lewis Bell, Lula Shanice Campbell, Arushi Pant.
Yida Zhao. Olivia Perez. Zijing Zhou. Landy Namwaya Zimburo. Ashanti Divine Duncan. Jillian Jean Stutzman. Maria Yamuna Zaror. Jolene Battaglia.
Icona Emanuela Duncan. Liam McHugh. Mariam Akuna Ahmed. Kate Augustin. Cameron Malia Henry. Emily Nicole Herbert. Haley Elizabeth O'Donnell. Samantha Madison Cavalier.
Nabe Prashad. Iris Guo. Heather J. Gordon. Jean Kim. Ria Patel. Olivia Rossi. Michelina Rose Mekia Hoover. Anirudh Nanganuri. Ashley Martin. Wei Mo.
Dong Rong Tian. Yeramumar Dia. Nicole Kurtz.
Skyina Akita Bukar. Tomiwa D. Akintola. Angie Arbaji. Elena Jolie Schwimmer. Carly Grace Zinsick. Natasha O'Brien. Ella Ann Shannon. Olua Tofume Abiola.
Ho Hu Nguyen. Caitlin Amos. Thomas F. Wagner. Arturo Carrillo. Lark Song. Kiara A. McReynolds. Xiaoyang Yu.
Megan Stacia O'Connor. Xianggu Yan. James Richardson.
Ariel Christie Melissa Alphonse. Vivek Rajkumar. Ningxi Zhao. Asma Kitan.
Please join me in congratulating the graduates from the Dietrich School of Arts and Sciences. This concludes the recognition of all of our candidates.
Okay, at this time, I'm pleased to share a message from a distinguished alumnus of the University of Pittsburgh. Bill Pierce earned his Bachelor of Arts in Political Science and English and his Master's in Public and International Affairs at Pitt. Throughout a long career in healthcare policy and communications, Bill's remained a passionate Pitt alumnus. He helped to launch the Student Resource Fund at Gispia, supported the Trees Hall pool renovation as a former Pitt swimmer, and now serves as president of the Pitt Alumni Association. He sends his regrets that he couldn't be here with us in person, but he sent a video message to our new graduates who will now become members of the PAA.
On behalf of the Pitt Alumni Association and your fellow 350,000 graduated alumni around the world, welcome and congratulations. My name is Bill Pierce, and I am president of the Pitt Alumni Association. A day you've dreamed about for years is finally here. You are a graduate of the University of Pittsburgh. There are a lot of people who are proud of each of you and your accomplishments, including me, a fellow graduate. I wish I could be with you today because it is a privilege to welcome you into the Pitt alumni community and the next chapter of your Pitt life. However, your Pitt story doesn't just span your time on campus, it's for a lifetime. And the Pitt Alumni Association is an important thread that will connect each of you to this great institution. It's been said that the best measure of a great university is made through the lives of students who went there. Today, there are hundreds of thousands of students and alumni who have achieved success by virtue of the education opportunities they received at Pitt, just like you. You are now joined by a group of accomplished professionals, selfless volunteers, and unrelenting Pitt cheerleaders. The foundation of our Pitt alumni community is not built by a few. It is built by everyone who engages in ways big and small. By those who sign up to be Pitt advocates, come back to mentor students, and support their favorite school or organization on Pitt Day of Giving. We need all of us working together to accomplish our goals. By simply graduating from Pitt, you have become a member of the Pitt Alumni Association. This means you have an organization standing with you and behind you as you begin your career. The PAA has resources and tools to help you on this journey, keeping you connected to your fellow alumni and classmates, strengthening your career and personal development opportunities, and inspiring you to become proud ambassadors for Pitt by fostering a culture of respect, belongingness, volunteerism, and philanthropy. As alumni, you now have the opportunity to leverage this network for support, guidance, and engagement in our diverse alumni community as you navigate opportunities and challenges that lie ahead. Being an active member of the alumni community is not just about what you can gain, it's about what you can give back. I urge you to pay it forward, push the edge of what's possible, and be a difference maker in the lives of others. And that's what drove me to be an active alum and to join the PAA, to pay it forward and to give back. So your university story continues, and the next chapter is up to you. Whatever you do, stay connected and engage with Pitt, whether it's online or in person. Wherever you go, seek out your local chapter in your region and get involved with fellow alumni. And no matter who you meet, remember the extraordinary value of your Pitt degree, our Pitt traditions, and your strong Pitt connections. In closing, I want to extend my heartfelt congratulations to each of you. May your future be bright, your dreams boundless, your achievements extraordinary. Remember, hail to Pitt and hail to possible.
And now I'd please ask the members of the Heinz Chapel Choir to please return to the stage. And would everyone please rise if you are able, and we will join them in the singing of the Alma Mater.
Alma Mater, wise
Thank you again, Hines Chapel Choir. So now you've been very patient. Please be seated. You've been very patient. It's time to begin the formal conferral of degrees upon these deserving candidates in attendance today. So now I'll ask all presiding members of the Board of Trustees and all administrative university officers to please stand as you're able, and all faculty present to please also rise as you're able to make this official.
Will the candidates for all doctoral degrees please rise as you are able?
By virtue of the authority vested in me by our university's Board of Trustees and upon the recommendation of the graduate faculty of your respective schools, I am honored to confer the degree of doctor, admitting you with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Congratulations, doctors. You may be seated. Will the candidates for master's degrees please rise as you are able?
By virtue of the authority vested in me by our university's Board of Trustees, and upon the recommendation of the graduate faculty of your respective schools, I am honored to confer the degree of master's, admitting you with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Congratulations to all of our master's degree recipients. You may be seated. Will the candidates for the bachelor's degree please rise as you are able?
By virtue of the authority vested in me by our university's Board of Trustees, and upon the recommendation of the faculty of your respective schools, I am honored to confer the degree of bachelor's, admitting you with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Congratulations. You may be seated.
Congratulations, bachelor's degree recipients. You may be seated.
And colleagues, you may be seated as well. Trustees, faculty, esteemed guests, friends, families, and graduates, as we close this joyful ceremony, please everyone give a warm Panther welcome to the newest graduates of the University of Pitt. And hail to Pitt.